always incredibly popular. So popular that we've already sold out in one of our sizes. But lucky for you, we still have 3 sizes remaining, popular sizes, and they're all on a clearance price. And it's coming to us from Nourison, who is a family-owned company of over 40 years, and they bring us like trend-setting colors and designs that really read as works of art. So this is an indoor-outdoor rug. The design is called the Rose Garden. It's 100% propylene, which means all you have to do if you spill a little something is rinse this down with a hose. I'm obsessed. Let's talk about item number first. It's M70527. And I want to talk to you also about the sizes that we have. So I have it here in the runner, and the runner measures 2 feet 2 inches by 7 feet 6 inches. Now I'm going to take a little mosey on over here. I'm going to show you the big round one, 94 inches in diameter on the round. And then I have one more size that I do not have in the studio, and that one's going to measure at 7 feet 10 inches by 9 feet 10 inches. So that's going to be your large outdoor area rug. Now let's talk about price, because it's all clearance price here. If you want the largest, which is that 7 by 9, it's a clearance price of $130.92. You're saving $59 off of that. $43.64 are your 3 easy pays. If you like this large round here, which creates such a cool, interesting space, now you're paying $103.92, $34.64 on your 3 easy pays, and you're saving $76. But there's only, how many, I'm sorry? 6 dozen remaining in the round, and only in one color, and that's called your multicolor. That's what you see right here. And then if you want the runner, which is over here, we're going to take a little walk over here. Again, measuring just over 2 feet by 7.5 feet. It's coming home on a clearance price of $27.92, an easy pay of $9.31, and a savings of over $13. So let's go ahead and talk about colors as well. So you're looking at it here in the multicolor. Do we have other colors of that one, or just that? Here we have it in the blue-gray. And then here is the ivory beige. All right, let me bring in my guest, Linda Davies. We know, we love our Linda Davies, and she brings us the most unique, gorgeous items for our home. We know her for beds, linens, and now rugs as well. Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Nice shirt.
How are you? Oh, nice shirt on you too, my friend. I'm sitting on the floor in my foyer because I just want to talk about how comfortable these rugs are. These are not mats. These are real live rugs. And that's so important if you're doing comparison shopping, because you've got that basket weave on the back, but more importantly, you've got this gorgeous pile. There's no oily film to this. There's not something special that's been put on this to make it stain resistant. It's just wonderful. And you can put this in your home. I like to use this in my foyer, the 5 by 7. I don't know if we have any of those left, but the runners, let me tell you something. These are workhorses outside, around the pool, maybe going from one patio to the next one if you have a step down. But how about in your kitchen, where you are working and you're cooking on Sunday and getting meals prepped for the week and you're dripping, so on and so forth? If something happens, you just take it out and hose it off. These are stain resistant to chocolate, to tea, to coffee, to a little bit of red wine. That's what I'm having tonight for the game. Just put it out there. If you have a little red wine, nobody knows, right? Anything can happen. Crackers, cookies, mustard, ketchup, all of that. So if you're thinking, I'm going to have that beautiful outdoor space, Julia, then this is perfect for you. And that round one, picture a great round table, 4 or 5 chairs around it. And now when people come, they know that's where they're going to sit. This is Linda Davies' only way of having roses in her house, because I kill everything. I do not have a green thumb. So I love having a rose. I told her I have a rose garden. Here it is.
It's gorgeous. I mean, there's so much dimension, there's so much color, and it's comfortable. Just because this is an indoor-outdoor rug doesn't mean that it can't be soft under your feet. It can't be cushy under your feet, because, oh my gosh, there's actual pile here.
Yes, there's actual pile. And I know you've got a great little puppy. Just imagine sitting on the floor and being able to play with that dog, or grandkids or kids. In a playroom, these are great. Down in the basement, they're perfect if that's going to be the area where you hang with the family. I know Kirsten Lindquist, that's all she has in her house is indoor outdoor rugs because she loves the versatility of being able to have them inside and clean them and then outside too. And this makes your outdoor area. If you've got a deck that needs a little bit of work, you know, I'm talking about nicely stained, get the large one and put it over and all of a sudden it's an instant makeover. Look how pretty that is by the pool.
It's an instant makeover and it's an instant space maker, like an instant area. Like maybe it's just a small corner where you have 2 chairs and a bistro table, but now it's become defined more. It's a space, and that's what a rug really, really does. Now you can see your 3 choices and your prices. $27.92 for that runner, and it's a long runner.
Amazing?
That's crazy good.
It is crazy. I'm telling you, use that when you are going to be coming in from the garage into a laundry room. You'll be so thankful to have that.
And if you're picking up the runner, that just over 2 feet by 7.5 feet, that's going to be your best bet to pick up the color of your choice, because I think we have all colors represented in that one. Can we show the colors, guys? Is that all right? All right, so we're going to talk about the runner, which we're going to show you right now. We have it in studio in the multicolor, but this one is called your blue gray. And any call-outs, Linda?
Very pretty. I love that it's not a bright blue. It's got the grays in it and all that. Don't worry about the flowers where there's some cream around them, because remember, whatever spills or gets on this, dirt, whatever, you can hose this right off and it looks brand new. So don't worry about that.
160 remain in the runner only. And then there's another color, right, guys? Yes. Ivory beige.
I have the ivory beige. I use that down at my vacation home. When you come to Mimi's house, I don't care what goes on. I just want you to have a good time. And let me tell you something that keeps on going strong. I hose them off at the end of the season. I roll them up, put them in the garage, and that's my signature. When spring is in the air, they come out.
5 dozen remain in that ivory beige in the runner, and final dozen in the 7x9.
Really?
So,
Wow.
So really popular. We are just starting to get outdoors again. I mean, the weather here in Philadelphia area has been gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
I don't know what's going on. I don't want to get
Well, we're gonna have a blizzard next week. That's what's gonna happen.
I don't want this like false hope to settle in, but I've been hanging out outdoors. Yesterday I took my coffee outside in the morning. Little Huck, my puppy, is thrilled to be outside again. And you know, maybe you're stepping outside for the first time this season. You're looking around, you're like, I could use a little pick-me-up out here.
Yes.
It's been rained on a lot. It's been a few years. Or maybe I just want a breath of color to come in. Like, look at this round in that multicolor. You get the oranges and the reds and the hints of blue.
The red hot chili pepper, the turquoise. I say it's like a work of art for your floor. It really shows off your outdoor living. Like you said, that round distinguishes. This is where the eating area is. The almost 8x10 is where you can have that outdoor sofa and 2 chairs and a coffee table, and everybody kind of knows the designated areas. And also in your house, that almost 8x10 is going to go over a great dining room. Maybe you've got a farmhouse table and you're saying, I need something. If that's in the ivory, pick that up. You'll love it. So easy to be able to decorate with these.
Oh, they're so, so good. I love the runner. I actually do love the idea of bringing that runner into my house because I'm messy. I am. Like, I have a kitchen island, but I live in an apartment that is an open concept, right? So it sort of flows into like my living area, that flows into my patio, that flows into my kitchen. And so, like, if I'm in my house and I'm entertaining and I'm cooking and making cocktails for everyone, and I'm prepping, everything just obviously it's going on the floor. That's where it winds up, whatever it may be. But because I have this open living concept, now everyone can see it. So now they're going to see something that is pretty, because you have that gorgeous rose garden motif, but it's also going to be practical.
And that's the beauty. That's why we call them indoor out there. Now, a hint, if you're going to use it indoor, I want you to put some sort of non-skid underneath it, okay? And remember, this can also go on top of carpet. So if you have a high traffic area, put that on that. Outdoors, you do not need anything under this because we want the rain and the water to go through the basket weave, and that's why it'll dry faster. So either where you're using these, remember this is that beautiful bouquet of roses. So if you don't have a green thumb like me, there's your roses. People are going to walk in and say, wow. But that blue-gray is stunning.
Really
you can
is.
see how all the pile is carved. You almost feel like you can touch the roses. That's a 5x7. I don't think we have any of those left. That's great for an entranceway or a foyer. And then the runner, if you haven't tried an indoor-outdoor rug of ours, pick up the runner. It's a great way to introduce yourself to Nourison and realize the quality of these. And this is not your ordinary indoor, this is not a mat, an outdoor mat. This is an actual rug. And you're going to notice that right away, the way it feels, because you won't mind sitting on the floor and playing with the kids or your pets.
Tell us a little bit more about the Nourison brand, because I know it's always very, very popular when we bring it in, especially these indoor-outdoor rugs, just in time for garden season.
Well, you know, it's family owned. It's up outside of New York City, located there, and they take great pride. They are known for excellence in quality. And I have to tell you, I've been to their trade show in Las Vegas. I'll see them again in March in New York City. And the line is wrapped around the door. Everybody's going in to get Nourison rugs. And we are going to have coming soon some indoor rugs, some farmhouse stuff, which is really beautiful. But I started with them with the indoor-outdoor, and you can't find anything else like this if you want something indoors or if you want to accentuate your outdoor space.
And think about it. Soon we're going to be hosting outdoors and having all of our barbecues and transporting stuff from the Traeger and the smoker to indoors and rolling out the bar carts. Inevitably, it's going to be a mess out there. Things fall off the grill all the time. And I'm usually like, oh, Huck, that's for you. Go get it, buddy. Lucky you.
Right.
Lucky you.
Mm-hmm.
But even if it falls off the table, maybe it's condiments, maybe it's maybe you're making hot dogs and somebody spills their mustard or their ketchup. This is just an easy hose down. That's all you have to do.
It really is. Normally, when we have today's special values or something, I always drop a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and hose it off. And I mean, that's a true testimony to something not staining, right?
Right.
You get that great jelly there and the red wine. So it's a workhorse. It's something you can use indoors if you're afraid to have some really, you know, if you want more light colors like the ivory, this is perfect. You don't have to worry about it. But also outdoors, you want to have fun. You don't want to be, don't touch that. Please have this with your drink. Be careful over here. And I know a lot of people call them, they love the runners right when you get out of the pool, if you're going to pull yourself up and sit on the side, because usually that concrete or whatever is very warm. This is perfect that you can sit on the edge of your pool and dunk your feet in. The runners are great.
Nice idea.
The round, I mean, that is a statement piece.
I think so too.
I know people have taken pictures of it and put it in their foyer. So when you walk in, they've got this beautiful table in the center of the foyer. It is just a stunner.
That's a gorgeous idea. And again, just to reiterate, you recommend if you bring this indoors to put a backing on, right?
Please put a non-stick under. You can buy those, you know, little waffle things that you can cut up and put it. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, super easy.
But outdoors, nothing underneath. You want the rain and the water to go through and let it dry.
I love this round one. I have no space for this round one in my home, but I want to find space for this round one in my home.
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
I love the size. It's stately. And again, creating a very specific space. Now, if you want the round, 94 inches, 5 dozen remain, and only in this color that we have right here, which is the multicolor. We do still have the runner available. I think we have the runner in all 3 colors. I have it here in the studio in that multicolor. This is going to be 2 feet by almost 8 feet. But let me go ahead and show everybody those colors, if you guys don't mind. I have it here in the multicolor. And then I'm going to take you to QVC.com if you want to choose a different color, like the blue-gray.
Very, very pretty.
Runner
Don't be worried
only,
about
and we have
that.
130.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah. There's the ivory beige. In the runner, we have 3 dozen. And we also have that in the 8x10, almost 8x10 in the ivory beige, but it's the last dozen. Is that what you said? Last dozen. So that means last call. And remember, don't think if there's like a dozen left that you're like, I'll check back in a couple days. I'll pick it up then. No, this is a clearance price, my friends. You come back, it's gone. It is gone, gone for good. not coming back.
I have one more idea for the runner.
Okay.
How about in a bathroom where you have a double sink?
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be pretty?
That
Nice
would
cup.
be nice.
Yeah, something spills, makeup, so roll it out, take it out, hose it off, and bring it back in.
I saw this meme recently. I think Jen Coffey posted it. It had to do with like the old commercials in the 90s.